Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Our next guest lost her son Eric to suicide. That was back in 2010. Eric battled for about 20 years with bipolar disorder and later schizoaffective disorder. Before his death, he was very involved with the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and he wanted to help other people who struggled the way he did. Now, his mom carries on that legacy.
That's right. Doris Kloth is a team captain of Remembering Eric Kloth. She's also the family chairperson of the NAMI Walks Committee, and for the past few years, she's been the biggest individual fundraiser for this important cause, raising tons of money. Yes, it's so great to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a big day that a lot of people love and look forward to because of the stories in their family, like your son Eric's.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
it's good to be here, and I'm happy to just tell about the walk and tell a little bit about him.
I'm so proud of you because year after year after year, she writes handwritten letters asking people to donate. And every year at the walk, because I'm going to be there again this year, we honor you because you're the single biggest fundraiser, I think, in the whole state.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think that sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's incredible. What's the secret to your success with raising money?
I think the story that Eric has to tell, and I think the personal writing of letters, and then I always send a thank you note too. That's the only thing I know, because Eric has a good story, and people who knew him really loved him, and that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe God's helping out there a little bit too. I don't know.
I think
probably
so.
all of the above.
All of the above, because I've just gotten tremendous response over and over again from people who are willing to help. And I think it's improved, and we keep getting more because the awareness of mental illness is becoming more to the forefront. There's a lot more needs to be done, but I think that that's a big factor to get the word out there, and that's part of what the walk's all about, is to try to reduce the stigma, get people out there to walk and making a statement so that more people are comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I think what you're doing and sharing his story and sharing other stories is so important. So you lost Eric in 2010. He lived for nearly 20 years with his mental illness. Talk a little bit about why you think, maybe a little bit about his story, and if what you saw in terms of mental health sort of kind of taking parts in his life.
Well, I think the first part of his life, he was totally without any problems. We never noticed a thing until all of a sudden he was a senior in college. And then it came on. But that's normally the time that...
20s, right?
Yeah, in the 20s that you have that. And at first it was extremely difficult for him to accept the fact that he had a mental illness and that he was unable to go on to law school and he was unable to do the things he'd planned in life. But I think as time went on, then he became a little more involved in the NAMI office here, and the people there were so good in helping him in many ways. And then he started to speak for NAMI in the In Our Own Voice program that tells about his experiences with mental health and all the troubles he had. And he was very eloquent and very much right out there to tell people what he was going through with the police department, with the hospitals, with the whole thing, and all the struggles he had. And I think he was just well received with that. And that helped other people too,
And he changed so much because of his illness. And I think that's the thing that's striking. He was an incredible student, well-read, gifted musically, had a lot of friends, was a very gentle spirit, kind and helpful. And with bipolar disorder and the schizoaffective disorder, he became a different person, right? Erratic. There were multiple suicide attempts.
Oh, yes. And just the mood swings were just incredible. Just you never quite knew. And I think that's a lot of troubles that people that have mental illness have. They have this change in their personality so quickly, and it's hard for other people to relate to them and know what to do. And I think if we talked about it more, that people wouldn't feel so uncomfortable approaching a person and trying to get them help. And but Eric had quite a life, and it was very, very difficult life for all of us. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that that happened too. He started to hear voices and other things that were really painful for him mentally. But it's wonderful that you now speak in his honor, in his memory. So you walk in memory of some people on this Saturday, and then in honor of people who are struggling now and hoping to end the stigma. I'm looking forward to walking with you. I'm always so impressed with what you do, fundraising. It's wonderful. So it's happening this Saturday, May 18th at 11 a.m., Veterans Park. Registration starts at 9:30. You can call the phone number you see there on your screen, or just go to the website. It's namiwalks.org/Greater Milwaukee. There's always a lot of people. Rain or shine, we'll be there.
Shine, we're going to be there, and it's a lot of fun, and there's there's a band, and there's food, and there's all kinds of camaraderie with everyone. And if anyone don't know who to walk with, well, come over to our team, remembering Eric Clothier at the beginning of the starting
She always
lineup.
starts it off.
So we'd be glad to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Doris. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.